Well, folks, it's getting ugly. Now, most of us know that Biden was not there, and the debate really just allowed millions more to see it live. But things are going from bad to worse for Democrats. Over the past 48 hours, Biden has gone off the rails. When he can't read from a teleprompter, he is clueless. And before we run the clip, I want to know, do you think Joe Biden is fit or unfit to run for president? Let me know in the comments below. My answer is he is 1000% unfit. Anyways, let's run the clips.
I'll beat Donald Trump. I will beat him again in 2020. By the way, we're going to do it again in 2024. By the way, I couldn't ponder. I guess I shouldn't say it. By the way, I couldn't be prouder to have your support and the support of our great Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris. Now he's announced he wants another $5 trillion tax cut.
It's hard to believe we're still seeing these kinds of comments. At a recent campaign rally in Wisconsin, he vowed to beat Donald Trump in 2020 and then got confused between billions and trillions. Does someone want to tell him it's 2024? This isn't just a slip of the tongue, it's a concerning pattern that raises serious questions about his cognitive abilities. Trump is so right. Biden needs to take a cognitive test. Mistaking the year and confusing billions with trillions isn't something to brush off. The American people deserve a president who is clear-minded and can accurately address the nation's critical issues without these frequent blunders. Like, does he think he's running for a Senate seat again? Now, you might be saying maybe he just got confused and okay, maybe. I doubt it, but maybe. But the thing is, this keeps happening over and over again. For example, we have an audio recording of Biden speaking on the phone during a Pennsylvania radio show with host Andrea Lawful Sanders. And this is really bad.
I remember as a Catholic kid growing up in an area where Catholics didn't get elected. I'm the first president that got elected statewide in the state of Delaware when I was a kid. Well, I looked at John Kennedy and said, well, he got elected. Why can't I get elected? By the way, I'm proud to be, as I said, the first vice president, first black woman to serve with a black president. I'm proud of the first black woman in the Supreme Court. There's just so much that we can do because together there's nothing. Look, this is the United States of America.
Yes, you heard that right. Biden called himself the first black woman to serve with a black president. He also called himself the first president that got elected statewide in the state of Delaware when I was a kid. He was also apperently the first vice president, the first black woman, and is proud of being the first black woman in the Supreme Court. Again, he is all over the place. Now, anyone in their right mind can tell Biden needs to step down. But instead, Hunter Biden is now joining White House meetings with top aides. Hunter is speaking with senior White House staff, and his presence is completely blindsiding Biden aides. One of the people familiar with the matter said Hunter Biden has been closely advising his father since the family gathered this past weekend at Camp David after the first debate. This person said Hunter Biden has popped into a couple of meetings and phone calls the president has had with some of his advisors. And to top this all off, Biden confirmed the other day that there is no way he is dropping out and says he is in this race to the end. Great job, Joe. He even was quoted saying, "Let me say this as clearly as I possibly can, as simply and straightforward as I can. I am running. No one's pushing me out. I'm not leaving. I'm in this race to the end, and we're going to win, according to Politico." The pair was reportedly rallying the staff on a call and reassuring them that they are staying on the ticket together, according to WAPO's Tyler Pager. The fact of the matter is this: Joe Biden is a self-interested narcissist in politics and won't step aside unless absolutely necessary. Even if he's lost his bearings, he still wants to be president because that's his core identity. He's been trying to become president since the 1980s, consistently getting 1% support, but never giving up. To suggest he won't run as an incumbent is unrealistic. He's running. And the Democrats don't have another choice. They don't have any other viable options either. Recently, Kamala Harris has been emerging as the alternative, with a poll showing her at 31% support if Biden steps down. And it puts the Democrats in a bad spot, because it seems like everyone knows Joe is unfit to be president except Joe. In fact, even major Democrat donors are beginning to accept the chance that they will lose the 2024 election and are turning their attention to Senate and House races. Take a look at what Ari Emanuel had to say about this.
In politics, the lifeblood is money. And maybe the only way this gets, with smart lawyers looking at it, is if the money starts drying up. And I'm assuming all of you've gotten a lot of calls, I've gotten a lot of calls, we've all sat there, it was
Well, I was going to say, what happens now?
And if this is, as Biden says, the fight for our democracy, and he talks about the soldiers. Man, he gave us a bunch of malarkey, and I'm really pissed.
Right.
And we all should be really pissed.
Right. And what does this do to Jeffrey Katzenberg's fundraising
Well,
efforts
you
in
know,
Hollywood?
Jeffrey, I mean, you're going to know in the next couple, you're going to see polling, you're going to see it in the next couple of weeks if the money comes in. I talked to a bunch of big donors, and they're moving all their money to Congress and the Senate. I mean, I cannot believe we're in this situation.
Very interesting take. It sounds like some Democrats are scheming to handcuff Donald Trump if he wins back the White House by going all in on Senate and House races. According to Axios, donors are keeping a close eye on polling and are getting ready to shift their money toward congressional races. Multiple six-figure donations have already been sent out to Democratic campaigns, according to the outlet. We, the American people, deserve a president who is articulate, aware, and capable of addressing the nation's issues without such obvious struggles. Biden's handlers can only do so much to shield him from scrutiny, but every unscripted moment reveals the reality: the leader of the free world is not up to the task. This isn't just a political issue, it's a matter of national concern. Well, that's it for this one, and thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and like this video for more conservative news daily. See you in the next one.